you already know that trying harder doesn't work. If you're still watching this, it's likely you've tried to stop porn. And maybe you've gritted your teeth for a while. I'm Dr. Carol, and I want to talk to you about porn, specifically about why porn isn't enough. Now, there certainly is plenty of porn out there. The age at which both men and women are being exposed to porn is getting younger and younger. It's everywhere on the internet. You don't have to do very much to find it. But why is it never enough? What is going on that just makes it so insatiable? I have a friend, Dr. Jimmy Myers, who specializes in the treatment of adolescents in mental and emotional and family issues. And he has told me that he is very concerned about a tsunami of sexual dysfunction because of the ubiquitousness of porn. Porn impacts the ability of someone to connect with others. So, what's going on here? The need and desire and capacity for intimacy that God built within you, it's built into your very DNA, into your nervous system culture, the way your nerve cells connect with each other, and so on. That way you were created is good, and God created you that way. Porn hijacks that. It messes with the chemicals in your brain like a hit of cocaine or other drugs. The neurotransmitters that are released with porn create a vicious cycle, making it very easy for your brain to go down that pathway. The pathways in your brain are physically built when you view porn over and over again. And the longer you do, the stronger they do. The biochemical nervous system changes. And it's because the chemicals that are released in your brain and your body as a whole that course through your nervous system and your blood vessels and whatever, it feels good, and God created you to desire that. But here's the thing. Porn hijacks the very thing that you are going after with that. With that need, desire, and capacity built into you for intimacy, porn makes sexual release all about you, all about self-gratification. And the ways that you learn to be stimulated and sexually aroused and the sexual release that comes, that pathway in your brain gets so ingrained that then, if and when a real live human being is there, you don't have the ability to connect in the same way, because all those brain pathways have been hijacked into a direction that's all about you. It makes sex all about you. And so when you're trying to connect with another human, you can't, because those brain pathways have been put to the side. It sabotages your ability to have the emotional and spiritual intimacy and physical intimacy with another human being. Now, that doesn't mean it's hopeless, but it means that there are very biological reasons that you get hooked. And because God made you with that need for intimacy, porn is never enough. And so many people, they get in this vicious cycle. It becomes an ever-increasing need and desire, never satisfied, because you're using something that God intended in one way in another way. God never intended sex to be about you. He never intended a sexual release to be for your self-gratification. He intended it to be about intimacy with another human. Now, you already know that trying harder doesn't work. If you're still watching this, it's likely you've tried to stop porn. And maybe you've gritted your teeth for a while and make it for a little bit, but those brain pathways are so strong. And how do you deal with all of that? There is an answer, and it's not about simply trying harder. As important as behavior is, and behavior has consequences, very real consequences, but there's matters of the heart underneath. I have talked with thousands of men and women and couples about these kinds of things, and I've discovered it's about matters of the heart. How do you deal with that? How do you get uncover the shame? How many people struggling with porn are covered over with a blanket of shame? How do you deal with that shame? I'm inviting you to come to yoursexpectations.com, an online course where we help you get under the surface and deal with your sexual story. Get to those matters of the heart. Look at it with honesty and compassion. See what God has to say about that, and then write the next chapter of your story. yoursexpectations.com, and I would love to see you there. God bless you.